you've already watched my previous new pen unboxing, the Platinum Curious, here's the second part. If this is the first of the two you're watching, forget what I just said. Happy watching. Hey there, it's Grace. Welcome back. Welcome if you are new. Thank you for being here, or sticking around, as the case may be. So the backstory is, I purchased this pen only because it was already in my Amazon cart when I bought that first pen, Curious. Fair warning though, I am totally loving this pen too. Do I say that about each pen I get? Probably, but hey, it is what it is. I love me a new pen. Let's get to unboxing this one, shall we? Overhead time, let's go. So this one is, called the Hongdian M2, and it is, I picked a really pretty color. Wait till you see. That one was red. Come on. My goodness. There we go. Release the goodness. This one is orange. Actually, it's called Orange Red. This pen is fashioned after the Kaweco Sport. Now, I have the Kaweco Sport here. I have one Kaweco Sport, and I do not use it. I don't know if it's this pen, this particular pen, or something else. I do not use it. But this Hongdian, as I like to say, Hongdian pen is fashioned after this Kaweco. It's a pocket pen. The pocket pen is something I enjoy. I don't have many of them. I have a what is it called? Jinhao 82 Mini. I enjoy writing with that. I don't write with it a lot. My pocket pen, as a matter of fact, one of the most adorable pocket pens that is my norm is this one. That's the Pilot E95S, but we're not talking about that either. We're talking about this one, the Hongdian M2. It has a beautiful gold clip on it. It's gorgeous. The body is lightweight aluminum metal, and it's supposed to have, oh yeah, it does. It has, I need you to, there it is. It has the name Hongdian M2 on the body. It's actually a pretty, the finial, the finial is supposed to be, and I'm going to have to take a picture of this and insert it here. The finial is supposed to be a picture of intertwined cats. Anyway, the clip is supposed to be spring-loaded. Oh, that's a nice, that's really cool. I'm going to do something that I don't normally do. This is my rickshaw, my new rickshaw bag. Oh, did you see how effortlessly that slid onto there? Oh, I'm gonna like that. That is excellent. This spring-loaded clip, not stiff at all. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's a twist off. Oh, there's so many things I didn't know about this pen. Okay. Wow. Okay, let's get to some stats. The pen length when it's closed is 4.1 inches or 105.5 millimeters. The body, when it's uncapped, the body is a small bitty thing. The body uncapped, and I don't want to press too much on that nib, but the body itself is 3.94 inches, which is 100.2 millimeters. The posted length, I'm loving the feel of this. Wow. I have a few other metal pens that I really enjoy touching, like my Esterbrook SD Raven That's absolutely gorgeous. And my Monteverde Formula M, I love the feel of, oh my gosh. It's another one of those times when I wish you could come through the camera and just feel how this feels. Anyway, the posted length, let's see. It's a secure post. Oh wow, that feels really nice in the hand. The only problem is, I'm gonna tell you about that in a minute. The cap length, the cap is almost 3 inches long, 75 millimeters. That's longer than most caps for pens. That's interesting. I'll post this again. The only thing about this pen that might be a little bit off from me and how I write is the grip diameter is less than 4 inches, at 0.4 inches. I need 4.2, 4.5 at the minimum. This one is 0.42 at the minimum. This particular one, the grip diameter, let me see what that grip diameter is. I got one of these caliper things in. Let's see. Oops, that's where I put my fingers. The grip diameter on this says 0.36, so it's much less than I usually do, than I usually write with. I'm gonna have to remember not to crowd my fingers and just go from there. Oh, but it feels so nice. The weight on it is 24 grams, which I think, did the, I need to see, did the Curidas, how much was the Curidas? The Curidas was the same. They both weigh 24 grams. Interesting. Wow. Okay, they both felt the same. Let's see. This is the nib itself. I just love the act of opening this. I don't know. There's so many different aspects to pens. Oh my gosh. This is really gorgeous. Isn't that a gorgeous orange? Look at that. Anyway, let's get back to business. This is one of the small nibs. This is a number 5 stainless steel nib with a medium, and it's supposed to feature a Chinese knot carving. Oh, look at that. Okay, that knot is supposed to symbolize happiness, reunion, and good luck. We'll go with that information. Because of the softness, the nib is also supposed to be bouncy. So, oh my goodness. Let's see what we have as a converter. It's supposed to come with the converter. And it did. Thank you very much. I appreciate you coming with the Listen, stop. Oh, it's a shorty converter. Wow. What is that? I don't know how much it holds. It really is almost like the Kaweco, the Kaweco converter that I'm not a fan of. That little thing that you have to pull out. This one at least has a turning. Okay. I'm going to ink this puppy up. I took it all apart. I'm going to ink this puppy up. But before I ink it up, I am going to do some comparisons. Be right back. All right, let's get to the comparison. I've got a few. I looked in my stash and I actually have quite a few pocket pens. I did not realize I did until getting this out. Anyway, so this one is this. Let's put that in the center. I always like to start in the center. This is the Hongdian M2. The other pocket pen, which I don't use, but it's fashioned after the Kaweco Sport, so I'm going to put that there. They're really cute pocket pens. The next one I'm going to put on is, this is my Jinhao 82 Mini. I mean, I just love how sweet they look. They just look so cute. Which is interesting because the mini, the 82 mini, which I thought was a really short pen, is actually inches out, like millimeters, the Hongdian. The other one I want to put in here is, this is my standard pen. I use this almost every day. This is the Pilot E95S. This is one of my favorite pens to ever use. And to me, this looks like a total giant compared to these. And normally it looks like a shorty shrimp. And I gotta tell you, one of the other ones I found was a pen. This is a pen, and I have no clue. I'm looking in my drawer, and all of a sudden, I see this pen. This is called an Otto. Let me get the name right. This is called an Otto Rook. OHTO Rook. And I'm like, for a pocket pen, I don't even remember using this pen ever. I don't remember when it came into my collection, but here it is. Here it is. Let me put it up here because you know I like to do that stair-stepping thing. Okay, so compared to the selection of pocket pens I have, it's fairly middle of the road. It really is middle of the road when it is capped. Let's uncap these babies and see where this takes us. Okay, so they all looked kind of uniform, maybe, and now it's all over the place. I did uncap them and I did post them because pocket pens I generally post. They're too short to write with. But looking at the length of these, especially this Otto Root, this is as long as the Pilot E95S almost. Look at that. That is a beautiful pen. I just love that pen. And the smallest one I have is this Pilot. This is the Jinhao 82 Mini. And it is considerably shorter than, I mean, when you look at it, it's considerably shorter than the Hongdian M2. Wow. I am just, pocket pens amaze me. It's just, they're so cute. They're so adorable. This is the one that I probably would not be using this anytime soon because it is so thin. This reminds me of the Kaweco Lilliput. I would love to get that pen, but it is thin. And oh my goodness, it really is still middle of the road because the Kaweco and it are practically neck and neck in length. So good, so good. I'm loving this comparison. This is really cute. I need to just pause here because I gotta take a picture. Okay, I'm back. I took my picture. I took several pictures. I am going to ink this up in, and the ink I'm going to show you in a minute what I've decided to ink it up in. It's not my regular blue, but I am indulging myself in picking a color this time. I am fascinated by this thing. I've got to ink this up in, and I think it only has cartridges in here, so I'll see if that cartridge is, I'll probably ink up that cartridge. Alrighty, let's get to inking this cutie patootie up. So sweet. Alrighty, be right back. Here we go. I've decided to ink this up, as I said, not in my regular blue, Lamy blue, or Serenity, Waterman Serenity blue. I've decided to ink it up in Pilot Iroshizuku Yu Yake. It's orange. There you go. It is orange. Where is my notebook? Let's get to the page. Alrighty, here is second page for this one. And I got freaking ink all over my hands. I don't know if you about... Anyway, this pen is... Let's come in a little deeper so we can see. This pen is... Wow. That's a nice writer. Little tiny bit of feedback. Wow. And the ink is... Alrighty. Now this is the nib that's supposed to have a bit of bounce. So, let's see. Not getting that bouncy feeling. It is a beautiful... Oh, look at that shading. That was brilliant to see. A bit scratchy on the upstroke. Let's see. That's a wet nib. Nice. I want to see... Let me do this. I'm pressing really, not hard, but I'm pressing to get the different strokes. There's a slight variation. So small, it's almost minuscule. Let's see. One of the reasons I do these flowers is just to get how to basically to do figure eight, but in a different way. It's a nice writer. I'm pretty sure you can hear that feedback just now. How does it go under its own weight? Not very well. It needs to get primed and started, I think. Alrighty, let's get to that, my pengram that I made up. And let's do some fast writing. That's not bad. That's not bad. It kept up. I see no issues where there was a hard stop or anything. Thinking we're good with this. I like that. I'm not going to write another passage like I did on this side. I do want to... Let's do some final thoughts. I love this color. This color is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. That's just so brilliantly beautiful. I'm going to go with those the four that I use for the Platinum Curidas: the uniqueness, ease of use, feel in hand, and the writing experience. And I'm going to give it all of those a grade, one number between 1 and 10. I love how this is compared to the other pocket pens that I have in my collection. I like the look of this one. I really like, is it unique? It's not necessarily unique, but it's different. That's what I would say about it. It's really different. The ease of use is, I think it's brilliant. I actually think it does a really good job of making this a normal length pen. Let's see, that's going to irritate me. It has to face the same way. It has to. Anyway, it does a really good job of mimicking a normal length pen. There's not heavy back weight here. The filling it was pretty smooth. I did get, because I tried to prime the nib and I got ink all over me, but that's operator error. That has nothing to do with the pen. It feels really good in my hand, considering that this grip is, what did I say, 0.37, I think, inches, which is about 9.6 millimeters. Considering that that's smaller than my normal grip will take, because I tend to grip tight if it's a smaller grip diameter, that's pretty decent. I'm liking that. And the writing experience is decent as well. I love the writing here. If I would give this, I would also give this an 8.5. I would go with, it could get up to a 9 even, but I think that if it gets up to a 9, that's with use. So this is the Hongdian M2 with a medium nib in orange red. Isn't that gorgeous? That's just a gorgeous little rinky-dink little pen. I love this little pen. You know, with fall coming up, this pen has to be used. Well, sneak peek, spoiler alert, this is going to be part of October currently. I'm just going to lay it out there. Anyway, talk to you later. Goodbye.